Today's Tip Tuesday is going to be focusing on apps and how we can help them make our classroom much more meaningful into a blended learning environment. So this is my home screen, and all of you should have on the bottom of your home screen this App Center. So if you just click onto the App Center, this is basically a link to all of the different apps that in theory you have the ability to download. The reason why you may want to download them is that if you basically install this app to your Schoology, then your students can easily access them from your homepage. And I'll show you what I mean. So for example, actually Quizlet is one of the apps over here. So if you want your student to be able to access Quizlet through your Schoology, you would just install the app. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to install the PlayPosit app. It used to be called EduCannon, but now it's called PlayPosit. And all you need to do is click on Install App. You're going to install it for me. You're going to click on the different classes that you wanted to install for. I'm going to click Install. And then, in theory, it's installed. So I'm going to go to my B1 class. And this is how your students will access the app. If they go to their home page for your classroom, on the left-hand side over here will be a link to PlayPosit. And this is the app, and this is how they access it. So I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to have to launch app. Now, it's not going to happen right now for me because I've already launched this app multiple times on this computer. But if you click the launch app, you're going to be prompted to approve the app by Benjamin Levy. And you're going to have to do that every single time that that you try to access the app. So don't be like weirded out by it. For some reason, it's not launching. So I'm just going to actually access the app separately. But it's all connected. So this is the app. So we're going to pretend that I got there from there. And you're going to basically send a link to your students and put it onto, let's say, the update page so they can access the app, which we're going to talk about another time. But I wanted to show you a little bit about the app. So these are the bulbs that I've created. And the reason why I really like them is that they are an ability to basically have interactive videos in a way that you can stop and have the students answer questions. You can have the students think about what they're watching. So what you do is you basically connect it to a YouTube video. So I'm going to just preview a video right now for you so you can see what I mean. This is a video that I found about indirect characterization. Now, I used to show this as a whole class lesson in which we all watched the video together and discussed it. Instead, now they can actually watch it on their own. So here's the video. This is something that I'm basically telling them what to think about. So I'm going to submit it, and they're going to continue. And we're just going to continue onwards. And then once again, after a few seconds, there was a question that they had to think about. And they have to answer a question. I'm going to press submit. I'm going to continue. And you could see at minute 25, 24, here's another question. Now they have to answer a multiple choice question. So it makes it like very, very interactive. And they're no longer just, it's a little bit loud. It's no longer, I'm just going to get out of the video. It's no longer that they're just watching a video. Now they're really having to stop and thinking about it. And there's so many different things that you can search on this website that can help you. So if you go to the search button, and let's say I'm a science teacher and I'm learning about biomes, I can just search biomes. And up will come so many different videos. So here's a video that someone posted that you can have the students watch. I'm just going to lower the volume. And you will notice that look how many questions that there are that the students have to answer. So for example, if I skip over here, at 40 seconds, they have to answer a multiple choice question. I'm going to press continue, and you could provide feedback. And here is another question that they now have to answer. And I actually got it correct again, so I got awesome, you're right. And all you need to do is basically assign, these are the different questions they have. There's fill in the blank, there's multiple choice, mostly there's multiple choice in this one. And all I have to do is basically assign the different bulbs. So I can actually press use. If I press use, just go back to my biomes. If I press use, I can press copy, and then now it's located in my dashboard. And I now have the ability to share this with I can either put this link in their Schoology, or I can assign it to my different classes. I'm going to press assign this class. Not really. And I'm going to basically click on a date that it's due. And then when they go into their Schoology and click on the PlayPosit and they can get connected to the app, this will appear for them to complete. Next week, we will focus on actually making our own bulb and how we can make this better for our classroom. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. This is Ricky Kurtz signing out.